You ever ask yourself, why I am the way that I am? Why am I always so angry? Why can't I stay in control of my emotions? Why do I allow people to get the best of me? We all often ask ourselves why we are a certain way, and no matter how hard we try to be better and to do better and to act better or think better, we always seem to go back to bad habits, go back to bad behavior or bad thinking. We go back to bad environments, no matter how toxic they are for us, and we can't seem to get it together. We ask God, why am I not improving? Why am I not growing? Truth is, it's harder to grow than it is to stay stagnant or go backwards, because real growth starts at the root. It takes work on the inside, which takes time, it takes effort, it takes work that we're not really willing and ready to do. But see, any real growth starts at the root. It starts on the inside. See, a tree can't exist without a seed or a strong root. A house can be properly built without a strong foundation. Everything, every action, every feeling, every emotion, everything has a beginning, everything has a root. See, no one isn't just born angry or bitter. A killer isn't just born a killer. Nothing like that just is. No one is just happens to be like that. There has to be some point in that person's life, in that individual's life, where something was planted that grew into what now is shown externally. See, and a lot of times we have these issues, these bad things on the inside of us, and we try to fix our external life, but see, we don't take it in on what is wrong on the inside, and these things begin to appear and grow in different areas of our life, and we can't figure out, no matter what we do, things don't change. See, you can cut off the branches of a tree or cut off the trunk, but unless that tree is uprooted by its root, it will, at some point in time, it will grow back again. And see, until you change what's on the inside, you will never be able to change your reality. If you don't change on the inside, you will never be able to change your reality. What's on the inside will eventually show on your outside. It's not gone until it's gone. Anything that you want to get rid of, you have to kill it at the root. See, your growth is impacted by what you're rooted in. A tree forms both good and bad root. We all have both good and bad inside of us. See, a bad root can destroy a healthy tree. You have to know what to kill in your life. You have to know what's good and what's bad. If you're a person that's always getting into it with people, maybe you have a bad root that's causing you to be combative or defensive. If you're someone that always needs to be in a relationship to feel happy or to matter or feel validated, no matter how toxic that relationship is, maybe you have a root of some kind of neglect, of worthlessness. If you're a person that pursues money or power, no matter the cost, that there may be a root of greed. See, stop thinking that it's just you. Stop thinking that you're just born this way or you just happen to be this way. Stop blaming your external presences or your external circumstances or those around you for the way you are. See, if you're having these issues or you having these problems, maybe it isn't the issues that's the problem. Maybe it's something on the inside. One sign of spiritual maturity, one sign of spiritual growth is the ability to actually recognize that something may be wrong with the inside of you. A problem can't be fixed if you don't recognize that it's there. See, a bad plant can't be properly removed unless you take it up by its roots. Unless you remove something by the roots from the inside, it will always find a way to grow back over time. Until you remove anger from your heart, from the inside of you, you will always run into forms in different areas of your life of destruction. Until you remove bitterness from your heart, you will never be happy. Until you remove guilt from your heart, you will never live the life of peace that you're expecting to live. See, what's on the inside of you will always find a way to transpire to your outside. Your root determines your fruit. On the inside of you always has a way of affecting your outside, your reality. See, the story of the woman with the issue of blood, she was sick for so long because her sickness was in her blood. It was internal, so it followed her wherever she went. It was captivated on the inside of her. She was enslaved to it, and see, she wasn't freed until she actually went to the one who had the power to get down deep enough to heal her and to make her whole, she had to go to the one who had the power enough to get to the root of what she was going through. And see, many of us, the problems we are facing are going to keep us in bondage until we bring it to the one who has the power to get down deep enough inside of us to actually uproot the bad and replace it with good. See, Jesus searches the hearts and examines the minds of everybody. So see, he gets to the root of the issue, and if you allow him, he will reveal to you what's there. And if you receive him, he will remove that bad thing, replace it with good things of him, and grow you into the woman or man of God that he has called you to be. Colossians 2:7 says, be rooted, built up in him, so that you can be strengthened in the faith that you were taught, and overflowing with the thankfulness of God. Everybody has roots. Everybody has a background that has laid the foundation for the position that you are in life right now. Don't allow bad experiences or bad moments or bad circumstances or even bad people overtake your garden. Don't let it overtake your life. Root yourself in who God says you are, who God says you can be, what God says you can have. Allow what God says you are to be the source of everything you allow to grow in your life. So don't worry about why you are the way you are. Be rooted in God. Being rooted in God builds you and strengthens you and produces an overflow of peace, joy, and thankfulness in your life. It makes you unmovable and unshakable. It makes you more than a conqueror. See, if you're rooted in God, you won't spend your life being angry, because you will be rooted in the love of God. You won't spend your life being bitter because you will be rooted in love and happiness and abundance. Choose to be rooted in God, because when you're rooted in God, he builds you up and he changes your whole reality. You hear me? He changes your whole life.